And in the second unit, we started lesson number 1 of the second unit. That is chapter number 5. And if you all can see my screen, then this is what we covered till yesterday. Yasya deve para bhakti yatha deve tatha guru tasya ekadita yartha prakashante mahatmanaha. After that shloka, we discussed about what is Prabhupada Ashray and what one is supposed to do when he takes Prabhupada Ashray. Prabhupada Ashray is what is mentioned here. Yeah. So let us begin from where we left off. Yesterday we ended with the benefits of having Prabhupada Ashray from the beginning and disadvantages of not doing so. So today we will begin with Diksha or Shiksha Guru Padashray and Prabhupada Ashray. So if you observe, basically the first step that we are supposed to do when one comes in ISKCON or when one decides that I want to accept Diksha, then the first step is one accepts Prabhupada Ashray. That's the first step. And then the second step is we accept Shiksha Guru and Diksha Guru. So one takes shelter of other Shiksha Gurus also, but then it begins with accepting Prabhupada Ashray as the first step. So if you observe the relationship because of this between Guru Ashray and Prabhupada Ashray, Guru Padashray and Prabhupada Padashray, the relationship is that Guru Ashray will enhance Prabhupada Ashray, and similarly, Prabhupada Ashray will enhance Guru Ashray also. So that way, the connection is very beautiful. And if you see Guru Padashray in ISKCON, what is happening? What happens in Guru Padashray? Let us try to see. Do I have the chart over here? See, Guru Padashray in ISKCON. So every disciple in ISKCON is expected to take shelter from the above three sources. Which are these three sources? The first is Srila Prabhupada Ashray. And along with Srila Prabhupada Ashray, one has Shiksha Gurus and one has Diksha Gurus. And because of this system, every disciple is sheltered under three of them. That is Srila Prabhupada, Diksha Guru, and Shiksha Guru. And these three are necessary. Not just necessary, but absolutely necessary. Now, the proportion of all three may differ, but these three shelters are very important. And at the same time, sometimes the Diksha Guru may not be easily accessible. Srila Prabhupada is accessible, but sometimes Diksha Guru may not be easily accessible because of too much traveling or having too many disciples. So in that case, one can take shelter from Shiksha Guru. But Shiksha and Diksha Guru, the advantage is both of them are speaking the message of Srila Prabhupada, and both of them are giving shelter of Srila Prabhupada to a candidate, to a disciple. And this is the advantage, that when such kind of system is there, there is a healthy and holistic growth of a disciple. Just like in the first canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, in the episode of Shringi cursing Parikshit Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada writes in that section that to grow up a child very holistically, the entire village is involved. Practically not just the parents, but even the friends of the child, the parents of the friends of the child, the teachers, the relatives, the neighbors, everyone is involved. Whoever the child is involved or interacting with, everyone is contributing to the child's growth. And similarly, in ISKCON facility, it is not just Srila Prabhupada or Diksha Guru that is influencing the disciple, but also the Shiksha Gurus, to whom the disciple is regularly hearing from, or taking inspiration from, or taking day-to-day guidance from. So everyone actually contributes for the growth of the disciple. And that's why, if you observe, on page number 31 of your book that you are having, this is a beautiful section. This is based on the lecture of Srila Prabhupada given on Bhagavad Gita. Prabhupada writes, or Prabhupada says there, sometimes a Diksha Guru is not present always. Therefore, one can take learning from an advanced devotee. That is called the Shiksha Guru. Shiksha Guru does not mean he is speaking something against the teachings of the Diksha Guru. He is not Shiksha Guru. He is a rascal. Right? So, the Diksha Guru and the Shiksha Guru, they are aligned. That means if the Diksha Guru is emphasizing certain teachings, then the Shiksha Guru should also emphasize the same teachings. It's not that Diksha Guru is speaking on one subject and the Shiksha Guru is speaking something else only. Diksha Guru is telling you do this, Shiksha Guru is telling you do something else only. Prabhupada is telling here, he is not a Shiksha Guru. Why? Because Shiksha Guru does not mean he's speaking something against the teachings of Diksha Guru. He's a rascal. So sometimes, if required, if one is in a new place and in a facility like Pune, we may not have that need or the requirement because everything is very well settled. Everything is very nicely presented for any new candidate who is aspiring for Padashraya, Guru Padashraya. But if in a new place, then it may be required that one can ask Diksha Guru, who can be my Shiksha Guru? Right? It's required sometimes. But in a facility like Pune, the Diksha Guru has already appointed Shiksha Gurus. He's already appointed, the system is set. That okay, these are the personalities who I feel, the Diksha Guru may say, who I feel can be the Shiksha Gurus of this particular locality. They can act as Shiksha Guru. I trust them and I have full faith on them that they will bring the candidate to what I expect from the particular disciple. Prabhupada, it's written ahead in page number 31. This is a GBC statement. It is said, a devotee is delivered through a combination of various manifestations of his mercy, that is Krishna's mercy. Right? These include, but are not limited to, the Chaitya Guru, Srila Prabhupada, the Guru Parampara, one's Diksha Guru, other Shiksha Guru, the holy name, Shastra, and the 9 processes of devotional service. So 8 things are involved in as the manifestation of the Lord's mercy. Right? Now, if you observe, there is so much mercy available. Abundant shelter is available. Only thing that is missing is, are we seeking the shelter? Are we ready to take the shelter? Considering, like, there is a katora that is there in our hand. If the bowl is properly set, then you can receive the rainfall of mercy. But if you keep the mercy, the pot ulta, then how much more mercy will come? Everything will just flow away because I am not in a position to receive it. And that's why it's the responsibility of a devotee to be, in a position to receive the mercy. Okay, that's an important point that we should consider. It's written ahead, very beautiful point. See, spiritually mature managers may be the main Shiksha Gurus for devotees who are not their initiated disciples. And such relationships are to be fully encouraged by the initiating spiritual master. So, it may be required that in certain places, the managers, the spiritual managers, or the managers who are running the temple, they are very influential, and at the same time they are very mature. So in that case, those personalities, those managers can act as Shiksha Gurus for the particular temple to run very properly, because they are the ones who are setting the systems and they are inspiring the people. So naturally, if they become spiritual guides, then everything happens very smoothly. But at the same time, whatever happens, Srila Prabhupada remains the preeminent Shiksha Guru for all the members of ISKCON. Right? through his books, through his teachings, his rendering service to him, and his ISKCON society, we all can take shelter, or we all have access to Srila Prabhupada's teachings, and his teachings is what becomes our guideline, our North Pole in progress of Krishna consciousness. And sometimes, like as Srila Prabhupada would say, that famous statement, he would say that I may not be perfect, but my message is perfect. And that's how we can understand that sometimes if the Shiksha Guru may not be perfect, but if he's properly representing Diksha Guru and Srila Prabhupada, then they also offer us ashray. They also offer us shelter for our progress in Krishna consciousness. Okay. Before moving ahead, any questions on this particular topic? Otherwise, we can move to next chapter, that is selecting Guru. Yes, Anjani Kumar, please.
Prabhu, what is Chaitya Guru?
Chaitya Guru is the Paramatma in the heart.
Okay.
From the heart, he offers guidance. And he's the one who connects us to the Guru outside. Of course, Chaitya Guru may not be accessible for most of us, right? But he is actually, Bhagavad Gita Krishna says, right? Upadrishta Anumantacha Bharta Bhokta Maheshwara. So he is observer and he is the sanctioner. So when the Chaitya Guru observes that here is a sincere candidate who is looking for Krishna, who is looking for shelter, then Chaitya Guru, Paramatma in my heart, will inspire the Guru, and both of us, we may come in touch with each other. That's how most of us have found our gurus or our guides, our counselors, like that. Right? And the famous pastime that you can easily remember to connect this Chaitya Guru is Narad Muni and Dhruva Maharaj. So Dhruva Maharaj, when he was seeking shelter, when he was guided by his mother, go to the forest and take shelter of the Lord, Dhruva immediately left without looking left, right. Kahan jana hai? He just left to the forest. And when he left to the forest, the Lord in the heart of Dhruva, as Chaitya Guru, inspired the Lord in the heart of Narada. And immediately Narad Muni came there, inspired by the Lord, to offer shelter to Dhruva, who is now practically all alone, nobody to guide him, 5-year-old boy. So Chaitya Guru is very powerful, very powerful. Fine, right? Okay. So let's move to the 6th chapter, chapter number 6 of the IDC course, or the 2nd chapter in Unit 2, Selecting Guru. I'll just open the PPT, just a second. Yes. Lesson 6. Very important shloka. Qualifications of a bona fide guru. Okay. So this particular chapter will have 2 sections. First is qualifications of a bona fide guru, number 1, and secondly, selecting a guru. So question for all of you. What are you looking for in a guru? Please raise your hand and you can answer. What are you looking for in a guru? Just before we begin, the devotee with the name Redmi 9i, please rename yourself so that we understand who you are, and it's good for the attendance devotees also.
I am renaming.
Yes, let's begin. Saili Mataji, what are you looking for in a guru?
He must have all the qualities which Srila Prabhupada has, means preaching, and everything like that. He must have proper Vedic knowledge,
Okay, very
proper
nice.
knowledge of the
Vedic knowledge.
scriptures,
Very nice.
and he must be on the same mission of Srila Prabhupada.
Very good. Scriptural knowledge should be same, and the mission of Guru in ISKCON should be in line with Srila Prabhupada's mission. Very important. Thank you. Yes, Anjani Kumar Prabhu.
Prabhu, he should be in the parampara and he should be able to provide shelter.
Very nice. He should be in parampara and he should be able to provide shelter. Or rather, you can say it as he should connect me to parampara as well. Right? In that position. And of course, representative of Srila Prabhupada. Thank you. Prashant Firke Prabhu.
Yeah, so he's inspiring us also in Krishna consciousness. He himself has inspired, and we can see it visibly in their actions. And at the same time, we get inspiration from him as well.
Very nice. So he should be a source of inspiration. He should be a source of inspiration. Yes, Ajinkya Prabhu.
He should be transfer the all knowledge which is he carrying from the Prabhupada directly.
He should be transferring the knowledge. Of course, yes. That, he doesn't keep the knowledge to himself. Rather, he passes on the message. Very nice. Any more? Yes. Shivani Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Prabhuji, someone who is perfect in Krishna consciousness and who is able to connect myself to the Krishna and who is a sincere to Srila Prabhupada and he is someone who is a Goswami.
Okay, very nice. He should be somebody who is a Goswami. Goswami means he has controlled his senses. Very nice. Thank you. Good point. Yes, Saili Mataji.
He should be also fixed in the service of the gurus and the Lord, and also he must be a good leader.
Okay, very nice. He should be a good leader. Good leader. A leader in Sanskrit is called as Neta, right? Or somebody who can do Netritva. Netritva means somebody who can, somebody who has eyes to see. Like the whole body cannot see, but the eyes can see. And because the eyes can see, we know that the body is going in the right direction. So similarly, if I am taking shelter of Guru, then he should be a good leader as well. And he should be leading me back to Godhead. Yes, thank you. Tapas Prabhu?
He should also pass the knowledge as it is, as Prabhupada told us, Prabhupada mentioned as it is. It should not add something.
Okay, very nice. He should pass knowledge as it is, or pass knowledge that is coming in parampara. Not that he takes from self-help books or from the outside world, something that is inspiring me. I saw this in the news today, something like that. We should be presenting the message of the Shastras, the pure message of the Shastras, not a message mixed with the message of this material world. Yeah. Very nice. Thank you so much. So wonderful answer that all of you gave. And qualifications of a bona fide guru. Okay. So what are the qualifications of a bona fide guru? Question for all of you again. What are the qualifications that makes someone a bona fide guru? Please raise your hands. Yes, Ajinkya.
He must follow all the orders of his guru.
Very good. He should be following, or he must be following the orders of his guru. Very good. Prashant Prabhu.
Yeah. So whatever we said earlier, all those qualifications, and along with that, he's walking with the talk, what he's saying, and he's following the instructions which has received in the disciplic succession. That is the qualification, one of the qualification of the guru.
Very nice. Walking his talk. That's what makes him an acharya, right? Acharya means who speaks through his actions, or he teaches by his example. Not that he speaks something and does something else. No. Yes, thank you. Gaurav Prabhu.
nectar of instruction, first verse, it is told that he should be a master of all the six urges.
Yes, he should have controlled the six urges, the Vegas, the six urges that I mentioned over here. Very nice. So he should have controlled the six urges. Yes. Vinit Prabhu.
Yeah, in addition to this, like controller of six urges, Goswami, he should be very spiritually situated, advanced in connection with the parampara.
Of course. So advancement is very important as the somebody is going to be a bona fide guru, you should be advanced. Yeah, very good. Yes, Prashant Kumar Prabhu.
Prabhuji, he should be well versed in the Vedic scriptures, and the point which is covered, like he should come in a disciple succession.
Very nice. Well versed in scriptural knowledge. Very important. Otherwise, he is not an Uttamadhikari. Right? Uttamadhikari means he is having both. He is having the knowledge of the Shastras as well as he is having very high Shraddha. Two things. He is advanced in both. Right? And what was the second point you said? He should be in Parampara. If he is not in Parampara, then what's the meaning? Where is he connecting me to? If he is a self-appointed guru, then he doesn't, belong to a parampara. Perfect. Thank you. Yes, last answer, Shivani Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. So, Prabhuji, a bona fide guru have a quality that some drishti or we can say, he look each jiva like a Krishna's part and parcel, and he is merciful toward each jiva.
Thank you. Yeah. You want to add something, and?
No, sir.
Okay. That shloka is there in Bhagavad Gita. Shuni chaiva shupakecha pandita samadarshana. Vidya vinaya sampanne brahmane gavi hastini. Shuni chaiva shupakecha pandita samadarshana. So a guru should have this quality that he is equal to everyone. Not that he is, having certain favorites. Of course, favorites could be there, but he should be equal in offering shelter to everyone. Yeah. Okay. Two more hands are up. Prashant Kumar, did you answer or your hand is still up by mistake?
Prabhuji, I have answered.
Okay, please put your hand down. Tapas Prabhu.
Yes, bona fide guru should live for Krishna, live for Guru, his Guru, and he doesn't live for himself. Always.
I cannot hear you properly. Can you please repeat?
He lives for Krishna, lives for his Guru.
Asha, so he is living for his Guru. He is living for Krishna. Oh, very nice. That means his life is meant for Krishna. I don't have any other agenda in my life. Very nice. Yes, that's a qualification of a bona fide Guru. And we see that in Srila Prabhupada. His life was only Guru. Life was only Krishna. He is not having, problems like ours, that I have to maintain my family, I have to maintain my business. Apart from that, I'm also having so many disciples to take care of. It's exclusively for Krishna. Yes. Saili Mataji?
He must be capable of taking my responsibility in spiritual progress.
Oh, very nice. He should have capacity to take my load. I'm already, filled with so much anarthas and so much things of my own. Is he qualified to lead me? Such a fallen soul. So yes, it's a very important qualification. Yes, Manorama Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, he should have a quality of humbleness and he should be in the mood of servant of the servant.
Oh, very nice. So the mood of the servant of the servant of the servant. Yeah. And at the same time, the third shloka of the Shikshashtaka. Of course, yes. That makes him bona fide. Okay. Shivani Mataji, last answer.
A guru should be in simple living but high thinking. As well, he is in role like a father.
Role of father. Okay. So these are some of the qualifications of bona fide guru, and beautifully all of you have presented all the points. Yeah. So let us recite this beautiful shloka. You all can please repeat behind me. Keep your mics mute, but you can try to repeat behind me. Vacho vegam manasah krodha vegam. Jivha vegam udaropasta vegam. Etan vegan yo vishaheta dhiraha. Sarvamapi mam prithivim sashishyat. Anyone would like to read the translation? Someone who has not answered anything till now.
Can I do it?
Yes, Anuruddha, go ahead.
Okay. A sober person who can tolerate the urge to speak, the mind's demands, the actions of anger, and the urges of the tongue, belly, and genitals is qualified to make disciples all over the world.
Yeah. So one point we have to understand very clearly over here is there is a connection between one's ability to do self-controlled and the ability to lead others back to Godhead. Somebody might say that, oh, how does it matter that, he is taking me back to Godhead? How does it matter that, he has self-control or no? No, it is connected. Atma Sayam is prerequisite for making a spiritual or a social contribution in others' life. So when one has, that famous statement of Jesus, Jesus Christ, Srila Prabhupada accepted him also as a guru. And Srila Prabhupada, I think Srila Prabhupada, somewhere it is mentioned that, if one has not conquered his own self, what he will conquer the world or how he will lead the world. So the first step is conquering oneself, or one's ability for Atma Sayam. That means if one has not done Atma Sayam, he cannot lead others. So that's why this is the first quality. And if you observe Srila Prabhupada's teachings, Srila Prabhupada has given us the 4 regulative principles and chanting of 16 rounds and the morning program. So all these things, if we are able to follow, then we will be qualified to lead everyone as well. Then we will be qualified to become leader. So it's very clear in spiritual life, if one wants to become a leader or a guru, then this is the first step. The 6 Vegas, one has to control that, as well as for the 4 regulative principles, chanting minimum 16 rounds, reading Srila Prabhupada books. Otherwise, one cannot be a guru or a leader also in ISKCON or in spiritual practices. That is like the basic, the basic, without which one cannot lead others if one has himself not done Atma Sanyam. Okay. So yes, there is a beautiful shloka that comes in the Shastras where it says, Tasmad Gurum Prapadyeta Jigyasu Shreya Uttamam Shabde Parecha Nishnatam Brahmani Upashamashrayam. This shloka is asking Tasmad Gurum Prapadyeta. That's why a disciple, one, should take shelter of such a guru. Tasmad Gurum Prapadyeta. And do what? Jigyasu. He should inquire about what? Shreya Uttamam. What is of the highest benefit for me? What is the highest, what should I do that will bring me highest advancement? Shreya Uttamam. Shabde Parecha Nishnatam. And what is the quality of a guru? Few more qualities are mentioned here. Shabde Parecha Nishnatam. That means he's expert in Shabda Praman. Shabda Praman, that means he's very expert in establishing the instructions that are given in the Shastras. He's very perfect in that. Shabde Parecha Nishnatam, Brahmani Upashamashrayam. And secondly, he has taken shelter of the absolute truth, the absolute personality, supreme personality of Godhead. That makes him a qualified guru. So the last 2 lines mentions about the quality of a guru, and the first 2 lines of this shloka mentions what a disciple is supposed to do. Okay. So moving ahead, in the book, if you see page number 33, it is said 2 qualifications that a disciple needs to have. And one of them, the first, the quality that is mentioned in the Mundaka Upanishad, the shloka says, Tad vijnanartham sagurum eva bhigachet samitpani shrotriyam brahmanishtam. What is the meaning of this? Tad vijnanartham. That's why to understand things properly, vijnanartham sagurum eva abhigachet. One should approach the spiritual master, right? Humbly approach the spiritual master and take his shelter, right? Without which, one cannot progress. So first, the disciple has to take shelter. The disciple has to take the first step. Tad vijnanartham sagurum eva abhigachet. I think it's there in the PPT. Yeah. So first step is Tad Vijnanartham, so Gurum Eva Vigacche, that's a must. And Samit Panihi. Samit Pani means there is a Samit wood, a firewood. He should be carrying in his hand. Samit Panihi, Shrotriyam Brahmanishtam. Shrotriyam means the Guru who is expert in Vedic knowledge. He should approach such a person. For what? For what reason? With firewood in hand? Do you want to beat the person with a wood in the hand? Am I coming to beat? No. I am coming here to accept, just like a yagyik ahuti. I'm offering this ahuti, or I'm offering myself at your lotus feet, O spiritual master. Please accept me. That's the mood of doing this particular activity. Samit Panihi, Shrotriyam, and Shrotriyam also means I have come here for hearing. Shrotra. I've come here for doing Shruti. Here, Brahmanishtam, somebody who is firmly devoted to the absolute truth. I have come here to take shelter of him. Right? Somebody, so a disciple is expected to do this. That's how one will progress in spiritual life. Okay. And it is written ahead. This comes in Srila Prabhupada's book, Teachings of Lord Kapila. There it says, a bona fide guru does not impart some self-styled concocted knowledge. His knowledge is standard and received from the parampara system. He is also firmly fixed in the service of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Brahmanishtam. These are his 2 qualifications. He must have heard the Vedic knowledge through the disciplic succession, and he must be established in the service of the Supreme Lord. Service to the Supreme Lord. He does not have to be very learned scholar, but he must have heard from the proper authority. So yes, there is another point that Srila Prabhupada was mentioning here, that even if he is not a very learned scholar, he must have heard from the proper authority. That means he is properly situated, right? Yes. So I'll quickly take you to page number 36. If you can open page number 36 in the same chapter, just 2 pages later, because we are currently on page number 33. But if you open page number 36, there is a beautiful statement there. One must hear him at least for 1 year, and see what is mentioned here. So therefore, Srila Prabhupada is telling this in one of the lectures at Hawaii. Prabhupada is saying in 1974, so therefore the process is, before accepting a guru, one must hear him at least for 1 year. And when he is convinced that here is actually a guru who can teach me, then you accept him, guru. Don't accept whimsically. Very important statement. That means whimsical acceptance is, not appreciated. Correct? Why? The next statement is given in Harinam Chintamani. Just see what is written in Harinam Chintamani. It says, the scriptures recommend that both the spiritual master and the disciple place each other under strict scrutiny before mutual acceptance. So yes, the guru also tests the disciple, and the disciple also verifies whether I am ready to accept this person as my guru. And see what is written ahead. Since even ordinary household items are tested before acquisition, isn't it? If somebody wants to get married, somebody wants to purchase something, like if somebody wants to buy a house, somebody wants to buy a car, wants to buy a bike, even wants to buy a simple sabzi, one verifies very carefully, is this proper? Is this organic, etc. Then if in ordinary household items, we are, testing things, it's written in Harinam Chintamani ahead, it is only an unfortunate fool who will fail to go through a testing period in the selection of his true spiritual master. Right? Who is the best friend of all of the living entities. So of course, the Guru is the best friend of all living entities. But yes, I have to go through the testing period in selection. The point is that one must not bring upon himself the calamity of having to reject his spiritual master. If one is prudent, he can avoid such a situation. That means if one is an expert, he will properly, carefully choose. Not that in future, I have to reject my spiritual master. Oh my God, that's a calamity. That's a calamity. That should never happen. Right? Unless the Guru himself has fallen from his position. So one has to be careful himself. Right? Yes. And ahead it is written on the same page, correctly choose by the exercise of their own intelligence. See what is written here? It is the personal responsibility of the candidates for initiation to correctly choose by the exercise of their own intelligence a particular devotee as a spiritual master. Candidates for initiation should accept initiation from a spiritual master only after developing firm and mature faith in that devotee and in his ability to take them back to Godhead. Sadhu, Shastra and Guru are the authoritative references to apply in ascertaining the level of advancement of a devotee. Receiving official ISKCON Guru approval signifies that the devotee has successfully completed the authorization process set forth in ISKCON law, and that in the judgment of certain senior devotees, the candidate measures up to the standards and guidelines given in ISKCON law, which means that if somebody is authorized by ISKCON body to give initiations, means he has come up to a certain expectations. Now, there are multiple choices of such bona fide or authorized gurus in ISKCON. The next step is, I must choose one amongst them carefully. Does it make sense? That means before, the first step is, many of you, when you're mentioning about the bona fideness of a guru, you all mentioned that, oh, he should be qualified, he should have controlled his senses, etc., etc. So many points came. That test has already happened. So the first part is done. That, okay, this is a qualified guru. Now, the second step is my connection with him. Correct? It should not happen that I am here in India and I am choosing a guru from Russia. He never comes to India. Right? And I'm inspired from him. What inspired me? Oh, I'm hearing his lectures on ISKCON Desire Tree or on YouTube, something like that. But where is your connection with him? Do you ever get to speak with him? Or are you in touch with any of his disciples who are inspiring you? Or do you, get a chance where you get to hear from him personally, one-on-one? So many things are there. If these things are not happening, then, it is going to be a very difficult relationship, correct? Where one will get a chance to see his personal life, right? A personal life where his actions will inspire you, right? So there are so many things, right? And that's why the choice has to be made very carefully after the first step of authorization of a guru, right? That's the point here. See, the paragraph writes ahead, however, such approval is not automatically to be taken as a statement about the degree of God realization of the approved guru, and it is not intended to replace the intelligent discrimination of the candidate. right? Yeah. So ISKCON approves the best guru to give initiation, and then one has to still choose based on his Shraddha. Disciple owns the responsibility, right? And that is why, it is very important to choose the guru by oneself. Not that somebody pushed me to take this person as guru. No, my whole family has taken initiation from this guru. I will also accept Diksha from the same guru. Or, my Shiksha guru pushed me to take initiation from him. No, right? Or sometimes, like I saw one family, one particular devotee, they had gone for one saptaha, one program, one yatra conducted by one particular guru, and they went there, and that particular guru was offering initiation, and this disciple came back to Pune and said that I'm initiated. Whom did you get initiation from? The Shiksha Guru is also shocked. Hey, what happened? He had gone with some certain name and you came back initiated. No. We went there and we saw that he was offering initiation. That the senior disciples there asked that, would you also like to get initiated? And we said, yes, it will be our fortune. And we got initiation and he came back. So it's not like one goes to the market and, in the shopping mall and goes with a list of, buying 5 items and come back with 20 items. Because I saw so many things, I purchased them also. Similarly, I took initiation and came back. No, it is not like purchasing, batata, aloo in the market. Initiation is not so cheap. We should not take it so lightly. Otherwise, it eventually only brings tears in the eyes. Why did I make such a mistake? Why did I become so bhavuk? No, we should not be emotional in this aspect. It should be more of a rational choice. So, question for all of you. List below some inappropriate reasons for selecting a guru. What could be some inappropriate reasons for selecting a guru? Yes, question is open to all of you. Yes, Vineet Prabhu.
Sometimes people select a guru just because of he is very famous. Sometimes he speaks very eloquently, and most of the people they are just following. So okay, let him follow.
Yes, somebody who is very influential, somebody who is very popular, and I accept him as my guru. Thank you. Good point. Yes, Salimatji.
Some might select a guru for because due to his bodily looks or bodily considerations, or they might choose a guru because he gives initiation very fast and takes time and so on.
Yeah, very nice. Somebody may have material skills, right? Some good skill sets, or some charming personality. Charisma, as they say, or very beautiful point, gives initiation very quickly, very fast. I get initiation. If I take this person, then I'm going to, I have to wait in queue for many years. When will I get initiation? Even I don't know. Not like that. That should not be the criteria. Just because initiations are becoming fast, that's why I will choose this group. Thank you. Good point. Nikita Mansi.
Sometimes people select guru because his or her friend is inclined towards them.
Somebody else is taking initiation, right? Somebody else is taking initiation. Some friend of ours, some relative of ours. So I will also take initiation. That is a very mature choice because one's dedication. Thank you. Yes, Prashant.
Sometimes the initiation, the candidate decides because other people are so many talk is happening and so many things are happening. So under pressure, somebody decides whether he wants or don't want. And side things may come in like mind, like let's have some identity to be in the society. So just for external purpose, not as internally he's not prepared yet, but still just for external purpose to get some identity or respect somebody.
Yes. So first point you mentioned was under pressure. Yeah, because everyone is taking initiation. Let me also take now, without much thought. Or another reason could be, behind my name, Das will get joined. And in front of my name, His Grace will get joined. His Grace. No more, he is no more Prashant Rike. He is His Grace. Prasanna Gopal. Something like that. तो नाम के सामने वो His Grace लगाने का है या Her Grace लगाने का है. तो it's a status symbol. You see, status को होना चाहिए ना कुछ तो. सोसाइटी में है भाई, मैं भी कुछ छोटा बड़ा आदमी थोड़ी हूँ. So something like that. So that's a very wrong reason. But of course, the question was based on selecting a guru. So the answer is not relevant. What could be a reason for choosing a particular guru? Yes, Vaibhamati.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, somebody may take initiation thinking that the Guru will send them back home, back to God without doing anything.
Okay.
Just taking initiation, they might think that we'll go back.
No, but the question is not about why one should inappropriate reason for taking initiation. This is about inappropriate reason for choosing a particular guru.
Okay.
Selecting a guru. Now, one may take initiation from a particular guru that he will take me to America because he regularly goes to America, for example. That's why I want initiation from him. उनके सर्कल में अगर मैं आ जाऊंगा ना, then I will get a chance to go to America. One of the reasons, isn't it? Any other inappropriate reasons? Okay, I had written some of them. One reason could be because he speaks my mother tongue. I am also Malayali and he's also Malayali, something like that. And so Malayali, we'll be able to match better. Or same place of birth. I was born in Ujjain and this guru is also born in Ujjain. So let me take initiation from him because we are belonging to the same place. Or somebody can take initiation from material benefits. This particular guru, if you take initiation from him, the circle of his disciples, I will get, a good match. Like it happens sometimes that, somebody might, come to Vrindavan looking for a match. I will get a good boy or a good girl if I go to Vrindavan at this particular time of the year. A lot of girls come, a lot of boys come from different places. People go to such places. So similarly, one may say that this particular guru takes a yatra to this place, and if I go there, I will get some material benefits out of it. Inappropriate reason for choosing a guru. Or, this particular guru has a lot of disciples. So I want to be in one of his list. This particular guru has only 5 disciples. इसका कुछ वैल्यू नहीं है. वो इसका बहुत वैल्यू है, 50,000 disciples. So let me go to that and not this. That's an inappropriate reason, right? Or one reason could be this particular guru, he doesn't follow up much. He gives initiation. He is in his own world. I am in my own world. Lot of freedom I have. If I take initiation from this another guru, then he has such a network. Network is good. He is thinking that, oh, he has such a network that, I will always be under scrutiny. No independence only. For everything, for even going for passing water, I have to take permission. So, this particular guru, lots of freedom. I want to take initiation. मेरे को इतना pressure नहीं चाहिए अपने ऊपर, right? Yeah. Yes, Saili, you want to add some more?
No, I want to ask one thing. Just a incidents I have heard. You said that one cannot select a guru immediately, or it's not a small thing like buying vegetables, right? But one incident I've heard in ISKCON only, I won't take the name of my friend, but she was seeking this initiation from Radhanath Maharaj. But one day she had gone to Mayapur, and And the very next day, there was he was giving initiations. He was giving initiations in a couple of days, and in that 2 days, she got initiated by Jayapataka Maharaj. So how can we understand this?
Oh, very nice. Good question. Gadwadi you did in your question is you took the names of the spiritual masters, which you should have avoided as well, just like you avoided the name of your friend. So nobody knows.
I'm sorry.
Even if you had not taken the name of your friend, no problem. But the Guru's ka gadwad kar diya. Now you have made it difficult for me to answer now. But to put it in simple terms, this is where the gadwad is. The gadwad happens is one is looking for, one is thinking that by taking quick initiation, I will go back to Godhead faster or something like that. No, it's not like that. Choosing a guru, of course, everybody is under the shelter of Srila Prabhupada. And both the spiritual masters have taken shelter of Srila Prabhupada. Both of them are authorized. But there is also personal relationship, isn't it? When one is making progress, he has to hear from three sources, right? As we said before, Srila Prabhupada, the Diksha Guru and the Shiksha Guru. And out of the three, if 100% weightage has to be given for hearing, 40% from Srila Prabhupada, 40% from Diksha Guru, and 20% from Shiksha Gurus. And now if this, candidate has chosen a particular Diksha Guru whom he or she has never heard from, never developed Shraddha in the message, the mood of the particular spiritual master, then, how he or she will follow that particular spiritual master. So, we are in our sampradaya is a personal sampradaya. It's not an impersonal sampradaya, right? So there
But
has to be.
She took it as a best plan by Krishna for her, and she slowly maybe got connected with the new guru. And maybe
That's what is the point. The relationship has to be made before initiation, not after initiation. Not after initiation, I begin developing relationship. Right? It's the process has to be done before. So that's why I was telling, it should not be a sentimental or emotional thing. I saw him singing and I fell in love with him, so I took initiation from him. Not like that. It's not an emotional affair. It's not love at first sight, divorce at first sight. So it has to be done carefully. So that's what good example you gave without the errors that you made, but the example was nice. Okay. So while choosing a guru, please note, judging is not allowed. We should not judge anyone. This guru is good or this guru is bad. That is judging. We should not do judging anyone. We should not judge anyone. Oh, he's Indian. He is born in a Vaishnava family and he is born in a Malecha family for the sake of it. This is a judging. And that is Guru Aparad. One should never do that. There is a shloka that comes in the Shastras where it says, Vaishnave jati buddhi gurushu naramati. Gurushu naramati. One should not think that Guru is like another mortal living being because he is born in a certain place, etc. Right? In that sense, if you observe Narad Muni, if one has to put that judging on Narad Muni came in his past life, he was Dasi Putra. Right? So that is not the qualification. So judging one should not do. One has to be very careful in doing that. Otherwise, one will simply commit aparad and the Bhaktilata beach will be completely spoiled. But at the same time, discrimination is allowed based on the Guru Sadhu Shastra principles. Right? Discrimination can be done, but not judging. So one has to be very careful. Right? If, question for all of you, if Guru is selected based on improper reasons, what will happen to such a candidate? Can somebody Would somebody like to share? If one chose a guru, but for inappropriate reason, what will be the result? Yes, Anurup Prabhu.
He will sink, he will not grow. That's what
Your voice is breaking very badly.
he will. Oh, network issue. I'm saying he will not grow.
Oh, yes, he will not
Just
grow.
with-
Yeah, he will not grow. He will not make progress because no connection only, na? Yeah, the tree is disconnected from the root,
Yes.
or the leaf is disconnected from the tree. What progress he will make if the connection is not strong? Thank you. Good point. Very nice point. Yes, Prashant Kumar Prabhu.
Prabhuji, he may initially follow the regulative principle for some time, but eventually, because he's not properly connected to the guru and his teachings, he may later on he may fall down from his
Can't follow lifelong. You cannot
Yes.
follow lifelong. Yes, thank you. Beautiful point. Prashant Firke Prabhu.
He will feel dryness in his Krishna consciousness. He will not get the essence of the Krishna consciousness, and one day, as this at the end, he may leave also Krishna consciousness.
Oh yes, very true. Very true. Very true. Thank you. Any more points? What if one chooses improperly? Such a candidate, what will be the result of such a candidate? Or future of such a candidate? Yes, Vaishnavi.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, he might lose interest after his desire is fulfilled for the reason he has taken initiation, and he might search for another another guru after this desire is fulfilled, and he may fall down during this.
Yes. I learned Kartal. अभी क्या है next? मृदंगा. I learned मृदंगा. What next? Harmonium हो गया. What next? Initiation हो गया. What next? Another guru? No, that's not how progress happens, right? It's not, initiation is not like, learning a skill or something, or acquiring a, tick mark in your CV, in your career options. No, not like that. Yes, I had written some more points. One will not feel inspired for long if he has chosen a wrong spiritual master, or a spiritual master. Not that the spiritual master is wrong, but one did not, do the initial preparation. That could be one of the things that can happen. It can also happen that he may eventually reject the guru. Oh my God. Because it's not that one can have multiple Diksha Gurus, as we had discussed before. Only one Diksha Guru. Okay? Rest all Shiksha Gurus. So that if one has chosen a Guru, then one has to stick to him. It's not that one rejects a Guru. So that will be the most calamitous situation. Right? One will start comparing. Right? I think somebody's mic is on. Anurup Prabhu, you can mute yourself. Yeah. One will start comparing with his guru with other gurus, and he starts regretting, why did I do this mistake? All these disciples of this other guru are going somewhere. I am stuck here only. All my friends are going there, and I am so unfortunate. I am not able to go. You see what can happen, because of immature selection, improperly selected, based on some mental inspiration, or not carefully thought about, right? And eventually what will one do? One will simply do Guru Aparad. See? One will do Aparad towards Guru. Comparison and everything can lead one to those things. Because it's not that the Guru is wrong. As I said before, the onus lies, or the responsibility lies on the disciple. Okay? So it is 2:16. We were supposed to take a break at 2 o'clock. Prashant Firke, do you have a point to add?
Yes, actually, I was thinking that he may even additionally lose faith on the spiritual process itself, what Prabhupada said, and
yes.
he may do exactly opposite thing, or he may blaspheme the process itself. And being initiated, people will see as initiated, and then still his talk will be completely different, faithless talk will be there. So it will be confusing to the new people. Of course, the sincere people will understand that something is wrong, but new person will get confused. Although
he will lose faith, and he will make others lose faith also. Yes, very true. And that can lead to dangerous hazards as he progresses. So this has to be done very carefully. Okay, so let's take a quick 5 minutes break, or to put in simple words, let's take a 1 mala break. Please chant 1 round and come back after 1 mala. Thank you. The steps for selecting a guru is given on page number 34. So if you can open the page 34 of your book that has been given to you, the steps for selecting guru. If you observe, there are 4 stages that are given here. This is adapted from ISKCON law regarding steps towards initiation. There are 4 steps. First is 1 year preparatory period, then Prabhupada Ashray, then Diksha and Shiksha Guru Pada Ashray, and finally Harinam initiation. Okay. So what is this 1 year preparatory period? First is, if you see 1 year preparatory period, there are 5 points under that. Engage favorably in devotional service. That means one is practicing bhakti, the process of bhakti. What is the process of bhakti? Process of bhakti is, first of all, morning program, which includes Mangalarti, Narsimharti, Tulasi, Puja, right, and Shikshashtakam, and which is the standard for all ISKCON devotees. It's not that it's optional. No, it's a standard. That's our process. That's our practice. Right. For doing that, you should sleep early also in the night. So try your best to sleep before 10 a.m. 10 p.m. I'm sorry. Right. Just like we do not leave home for office if the mobile is half charged. Right? Nowadays, they have made a battery bank. But if considering battery bank option is not there, then you don't leave home if your mobile is half charged. Similarly, how can we leave home if my spiritual batteries are not fully charged? We should try our best to fully charge ourselves before leaving for office or before leaving for work. I know one devotee, one very senior devotee, once he was sharing that, if sometimes he has to leave, say, for example, sometimes there is a train that he has to catch at 5 a.m. in the morning. And, he's supposed to go to some town nearby. So this devotee is so sincere. What he will do, he will, if anyway, he cannot sleep before, say, 9:30 or 10 o'clock. Then what he will do, he will sleep at 10 o'clock, but then he will cut down his sleep to wake up at 2 o'clock. He was supposed to wake, if he sleeps at 9:30, he was supposed to wake at 4:30 or say 4 o'clock. But now because he has woken up at 2 o'clock, he has cut down his sleep by 2 hours. So he'll wake up at 2 o'clock, get ready within half an hour. He will chant his 16 rounds, then pack his luggage and ensure that he catches the train or whatever at time at 5 o'clock or so. And then whatever sleep that he has not taken in the night, he will cover that up in the journey. Very sincere. Because just like I don't leave my mobile half charged before leaving, I will not leave the house before charging my spiritual batteries full. Very inspiration. At least I try my best to practice this in my life. Right? Whenever I have some seva in the temple, say in the morning I have to do darshan or dressing, In the early mornings, from 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock, we have time. During that time, if I have to do dressing, then I can't do my chanting during that time. Then I will get up early, complete my japa, and then get into the altar for doing the service. So yes, engage favorably in devotional service, strictly follow 4 regulative principles, chant 16 rounds a day, attend full morning program if you're a temple resident, or attend morning program at home or Namahatta if you're a non-temple resident. But this is something very important. This is 1 year preparatory period. Okay. Then one can accept Prabhupada Ashray. What is Prabhupada Ashray? Prabhupada Ashray is focus attention on Srila Prabhupada as preeminent Shiksha Guru. Chant Srila Prabhupada's pranam mantras while offering obeisances. Every time you offer obeisances, you remember your spiritual master. Every time you offer obeisances to the deities, you first offer prayers to Srila Prabhupada. Receive guidance from respective ISKCON spiritual authorities. So basically accept a counselor or a Shiksha Guru who can guide you as guided by Srila Prabhupada. And of course, complete ISKCON disciples course. Right? That is Prabhupada Ashray. And after accepting Prabhupada Ashray for a minimum of 6 months, that means one year plus 6 months minimum, right? Then one can accept Diksha and Shiksha Guru Padashray. So after a minimum of 6 months of following the above, one may select an ISKCON authorized Diksha Guru from amongst one's established Shiksha Gurus. Note that 6 months is the minimum period, and one may take as much time as required to make this selection. So basically, whom you're getting inspiration from to accept Diksha, that personality becomes your Shiksha Guru first. And then that Shiksha Guru becomes your Diksha Guru, because you're listening to his lectures and gaining inspiration from him. So that Diksha Guru becomes your Shiksha Guru first, and then he becomes Diksha Guru. Does it make sense? Right? Yeah. So that's the process. And it is written here, responsibility of the candidates to choose Guru by the exercise of their own intelligence, notify the local temple president or relevant authority, take a written examination issued by ISKCON authority, receive formal letter of recommendation from ISKCON authority, begin to worship that Guru and chant his pranam mantra, followed by at least the first line of Srila Prabhupada's pranam mantra. In addition to taking instruction from one selected Diksha Guru, one continues to take instruction from one's established Shiksha Gurus, communicate to Guru and local authority if one decides to aspire for initiation from another ISKCON Guru. Right? So basically, the process is that, the counselor or the Shiksha Guru who is guiding you, you communicate with him. Right? He is the one-point communication for you for all these steps. Right? And under his guidance, you can take the further steps that I am feeling inspired from this particular Guru, and I would like to take initiation from this Guru. Please guide me on the further steps. And then your name will be eventually going for the initiation, and that's how you get initiated. Yes, Saimaji, your question?
Yeah, I don't know whether this question, but can we seek initiation from 2-3 gurus? I mean, can we have inspiration that if I cannot get initiation of this guru, then I may have options, 2-3 options. I don't know if am I right or not? Because it's maybe sometimes practically impossible for getting initiation from that particular guru.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So that's the idea. That's the idea. The meaning of the word surrender is that only. Meaning of the word surrender is you're accepting somebody in your heart as your guru. Now, if you're decided that I want to accept initiation from somebody, how can you have 2-3 options? That doesn't make sense.
But that somebody is, I feel that somebody, I'm seeking some initiation from some Maharaj, but I feel that I won't be able to get initiated by him some other time.
That is not your worry. That is not your worry. That is the worry of Krishna.
Because after hearing that previous incident, I was like, there is some plan for me, and I'll get initiation immediately with some or the other if I'm not getting the seeking initiation on the seeking.
Now, for example, I will tell you some incidences. Now, recently we observed the departure of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. And there were so many devotees who were in line. And Gopal Krishna Maharaj was supposed to come to Pune in the month of May, June, somewhere around that. And Maharaj was going to give initiations in Pune. There was a huge list of devotees who were ready. Just imagine what will be the situation of all those devotees who were aspiring. But the system is there. The ISKCON system has already been put in place, and somebody of one of his followers, who was an inspirational figure, will be appointed by the ISKCON body as a Diksha Guru, and he might give initiation. Or, the particular aspiring disciples will be guided by their counselors, that now you take, because nobody we have been instructed, by the body. The senior disciples of that particular guru have formally said that it will take time for anybody from our line to accept or to become Diksha Guru. You can take someone else, and then they will be guided, right? Somebody some guru might stop giving initiation also, because he's become too old to accept further disciples. Then in that case, the counselor or the senior members of the temple or the body will tell that this particular Diksha Guru is officially informed that he is not going to give any further initiations. Please start finding another guru. And you can ask him, can you please guide me? Whom can I take initiation from? And that could be a very friendly conversation. But as an individual, one. After that one has failed completely, then next process can begin. There's no problem, right? And of course, you're hearing from multiple sources. Inspiration can come from anyone, but dedication to one. Dedication to one. Is that?
Yes, clear. I'm clear now. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you. So, yes, and after that, Harinam initiation. And Harinam initiation is basically the first initiation that is offered in ISKCON. After a subsequent minimum of 6 months, one may accept a Vaishnava Diksha Guru. The Guru is under no obligation to initiate a candidate. Okay, please note that. The Guru is not having any obligation. After initiation, one may accept additional Shiksha Gurus with the permission of one's Diksha Guru. So yes, this is how the system is for progressing in Krishna consciousness. These days, the mandate is that minimum 3 years waiting period, right? Minimum 3 years waiting period. One has to sufficiently go through the process of increasing one's Shraddha, one's practice becomes solidly situated, right? That I have decided for my life, I'm going to dedicate, and I want to go back to Godhead. That's the process. I'm going to practice for my whole life, to give my life entirety to Krishna, and of course, my spiritual master, but ultimately I want to go back to Krishna, right? So that's the process. I accepted it. So till that time, 3 months period, 3 years period, not 3 years period. Okay. So let's move ahead. What you see on the screen is a beautiful PPT. Personal behavior and preaching. Please repeat behind me, keeping your mics mute. Achara, prachara, namera, karah dui karya. Tumi sarva guru, tumi jagatera arya. So this particular shloka was spoken by Sanatan Goswami to Haridas Thakur. And there was a beautiful discussion going on between both of them at Jagannath Puri at the place of Haridas Thakur. And let's just see if yeah, the next slide is the translation of this shloka. Somebody would like to read the translation? Anybody who has not yet spoken. I think one Mataji, Vageshwari Mataji, she wanted to speak. She had raised hand, but she did not get a chance last time. Would like to read?
Hare Krishna,
Yes, please read.
You simultaneously perform both duties in relation to holy name by your personal behavior and by your preaching. Therefore, you are the spiritual master of entire world, for you are the most advanced devotee in the world. Chaitanya Charitamrita, Sadila, 4.103.
So Prabhupada writes something very beautiful in the purport to this. Please continue.
The qualification expressed in this connection are that one must act according to the scriptural injunction and act at the same time preach. One who does so in bona fide spiritual master. One who does is a bona fide spiritual master.
Who does so is a bona fide spiritual master. So yes, two things are expected if one wants to be a bona fide spiritual master. Sanatana Goswami has clearly told here. Two things. What are these two things? Personal practice and preaching as well. That makes him advanced Vaishnava. So Guru can be either a Kanishta, Madhyama, or Uttamadhikari. That doesn't matter. Guru can be any of these three. Right? From any ashrama. See, there is a shloka that comes in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. The next slide. Please repeat behind me. Kiva Vipra, Kiva Nyasi, Shudra Kene Naya. Jai Krishna Tattva Veta, Sei Guru Haya. Someone would like to read the translation? One who has not spoken till now. Govind Prabhu, please read.
Whether one is a Brahmana, a sannyasi, or a Shudra, regardless of what he is, he can become a spiritual master if he knows the science of Krishna.
He can, if he knows the science of Krishna. Yes. Somebody would like to read? Arun K. Prabhu. Oh, so there are two mics very next to each other.
One can become a spiritual master. How? Now the process is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Amar Agyane, one on my order. That is the crucial point. One does not become spiritual master by his own whims. That is not a spiritual master. He must be ordered by superior authority.
Continue.
Am I audible?
Yeah, please read. Continue.
Then he is spiritual master, Amar Agyana, just
Amar
like
Agyaya.
Agyaya, just like in our case, our superior authority, our spiritual master, he ordered me that you just try to preach his gospel. Whatever you have learned from me in English, so we have tried it. That's all. Lecture Bhagavad Gita 2.2, London, August 3, 1973.
Yes, so that's what is the qualification, right? Amar Agyaya Guru Haya Tar Eidesh Jare Dakho Tare Kaho Krishna Upadesh. Right? So Lord Chaitanya has said that every one of you become the spiritual master. Every one of you. Why one, two? Every one of you. Right? So spiritual master job is very difficult. No difficult job. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Amar Agya, just try to carry out my order, that's all. Then you become spiritual master. To become a spiritual master, you need the order. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has already given that order. That's what Srila Prabhupada is pointing out over here. On my order. That's the crucial point. Yes, Prashant Mahaprabhu, you have a question?
Yes, Pooji, I just wanted to clarify this point. Just now you have mentioned about that Kanishta devotee can also become a spiritual master. But we learned that Kanishta is like a very neophyte stage where he is not having the complete understanding about the spiritual life. So how can he become a spiritual master? Just I want
Yes, good question. So this spiritual master need not necessarily mean that he's Diksha Guru. He can be a Shiksha Guru. What is the meaning of Diksha Guru and the difference between Diksha Guru, Shiksha Guru, or Pratha? You can also be Vartama Pradarshak Guru also. So we know there are three types of gurus that we had learned in the first session, right? Vartama Pradarshak Guru is somebody who guides you towards spiritual path. Shiksha Guru is one who guides you in the principles of Krishna consciousness, or inspires you, gives you teachings. And Diksha Guru is one who offers you initiation. Now, Kanishta Adhikari may not be qualified to become a Diksha Guru, but surely he can be the first two categories.
Yes, Priya. Thank you.
Okay. So, yes, this process is very important. Some additional points which I had noted while I was listening to the class is as we have previously discussed that in any field, whatever we are, wherever we are, even if you want to purchase something, it is our responsibility while we purchase, right? Just like if there is a costly item, if you want to purchase, now it's up to us. You want to purchase a costly item, you want to purchase Chinese item. Chinese product, then you know that will not last long. So then you have to pay the price. So serious search is there in education, job, marriage. The same way you select a guru also. The responsibility lies in the hand of the candidate. Disciple owns the responsibility to inquire or select Diksha and Shiksha Guru. Okay? So in the outside world, the level of commitment is just follow minimal rules. Correct? For initiation. Just attend this Saptaha. Even if somebody is not able to change his own habits, one is offered initiation. What value is there in that sort of initiation? Srila Prabhupada was told, once upon a time by somebody in the West, that Swamiji, you please reduce one of your principles and you will have so many more followers. Prabhupada said, I am not come here to please the Americans. I come here to give the original message. Even if I get one pure devotee, I'm happy. But because he's ready to follow the principles as given in the Shastras perfectly. So the onus is in our hands. If I want to go back to Godhead, I have to surrender. Not that Guru has to reduce the principles for my sake. So that is very important. So if I have to summarize quickly in okay, there are some more important slides. I'll quickly cover that and then we'll come back to our discussion. Anyone would like to read? Selecting Guru. From a lecture. Okay, I think this I have already read before. Just a second. Yes, I think this also we have covered. One is prudent, he can avoid such a situation. Selecting Guru, ISKCON law. This also we have covered already. Shastra and Guru are the authority references. Receiving an ISKCON Guru approval. This we have read. Everything happens in offline class. Yes, somebody would like to read?
Should I read?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay, selecting a guru. It is imperative that a serious person accepts a bona fide spiritual master in terms of the Shastric injunctions. Sri Jiva Goswami advises that one not accept a spiritual master in terms of hereditary or customary social and ecclesiastical conventions. One should simply try to find a genuinely qualified spiritual master for actual advancement in spiritual understanding.
Someone else can read?
You don't require large definition. What is Guru? So Vedic knowledge gives you indication that Tad Vigyanartham. If you want to know the science of spiritual life, Tad Vigyanartham so Gurum eva abhigacchit. You must approach Guru. And who is Guru? Guru means who is faithful servant of God. Very simple.
Who is Guru? Guru means faithful servant of God. Okay. So coming to the conclusion, if we have to put it in 4 objective criteria for selecting a group, here are they. Number 1, conviction and faith in 4 things: character, competence, capacity, and care of Guru. That is the first point, objective criteria. I'll repeat: conviction and faith in character, competence, capacity, and care of Guru to offer aspiration, facility, and education, or inspiration, facility, and education. Number 2, what is his alignment with Srila Prabhupada? Can I serve him with lifelong commitment? That's the second objective criteria for selecting Guru. Third, am I particularly inspired by his Vani and not just Vapu? Because know it that we might not get Vapu association all the time. Am I particularly inspired by his Vani, by what he speaks? Number 4, his commitment to uplift my spiritual life directly or indirectly. Whether this Guru is committed to do that. On these basis, 4 points, one can accept or select a particular Guru. Now, it's just 5 minutes to 3 o'clock, and not 3, but little more than 5. Anybody has any questions, or can we quickly go to lesson number 7? Yes, Anjani Kumar.
Prabhuji, please can you repeat the first point?
Out of the 4 objective criteria. First point is conviction and faith in character, competence, capacity, and care of Guru to offer inspiration, facility, and education.
Thank you, bro.
Any questions? Okay, so let me quickly open PPT number 7, and we will take you to the next topic of initiation vows. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Okay. So initiation vows. That is lesson 7. Okay. So this particular chapter again. So this particular chapter has 5 topics under it. Number 1, qualities of a disciple. Second is strictly following initiation vows. Third is challenges faced following initiation vows. Following initiation vows. Fourth is solutions to challenges, and fifth is steps for rectification. Now, certain vows are very important for the progress of a disciple. And we know that by not following these vows, we are not connected to the parampara. So these vows help us remain connected to parampara. Okay. And it's not that we follow these vows before initiation and after initiation, I need not follow the vow because now I'm already connected. It's not like that. We have to, these vows are important for our spiritual connection itself. So what are the important qualities of a disciple that makes him a disciple? Question for all of you. Yes,
Submissive service, humble.
Students could raise hand so that I can choose one by one. Prashant Kumar Prabhu.
Prabhuji, he should be inquisitive.
He should be inquisitive. Very nice. Thank you. Anurama Mataji.
Prabhuji, he should be submissive.
Very nice. Submissiveness is very important. Yes, thank you. Rida Kulkarni Prabhu.
Disciple means discipline. Told.
Very nice. Disciple means the first thing is disciplined. The word shishya comes from the word shista. Shista is, there should be shishyatva. That discipline has to be there. Thank you. Saili Mataji.
He should be determined and loyal. He should not be blind but intelligent to understand the instructions.
Very
He
good.
should be receptive but not blind actually.
Be receptive and of course not blind, and he should be determined as well. Thank you. Who's next? Anurup Prabhu.
He should have unflinching faith on his master.
Very good. Unflinching faith is very important. Very true. Yes, Prashant Firke Prabhu.
He should be always ready to serve whatever his instructions comes to him from either authority or direct Shiksha Guru or Diksha Guru.
Very good. Ready to serve. Thank you, Prabhuji. Vineet Prabhu.
Yeah, he should be like having desire for spiritual advancement.
Yeah, of course. If that desire is not there, then he's no more a disciple. What is he here for? Thank you. Yes, some more hands are up. I think Saili Mataji.
He should follow the instructions as it is, that like Prabhupada followed his guru's instructions and went west to preach. So we should follow and the instructions as it is carefully.
Yes, he should be obedient, if we have to put it in that verse. He should be obedient. Whatever is expected, he's ready to do that. Thank you. Yes, Vaibhav Mataji.
Hare Krishna, he should be humble and he should have a mood of a servant because he should remember that he is the das of a das. So,
Yes. So he should be humble and he should have the mood of the servant of the servant. Very nice. Yes, Prashant Firke Prabhu.
Yeah, he should know the mood and mission of his spiritual master.
Oh, very nice. He should know the mood and mission of the Guru. Not that I have this mood and mission. And here I have to submit to someone, right? I remember in computer terms, there was a word called as DOS, D-O-S. So what is that? Disk operating system. So similarly in spiritual life, we also should have DOS. So what is that DOS? Discipline, obedience, and self-control. These three things should be there with us as well. Okay, so that makes, these are the important qualities of a disciple. And if these qualities are there with us, then we can be ready for becoming a disciple. Let's read this one paragraph from okay, this paragraph we'll read after some time, but this is one purport from Srila Prabhupada, from Srimad Bhagavatam 11.10.6. I'm reading it as it is. Please pay attention when I read. The servant or disciple of the spiritual master should be free from false prestige, never considering himself to be the doer. He should feel enmity towards nobody, should be active and never lazy, and should give up all sense of proprietorship over the objects of the senses, including his wife, children, home, and society. He should be endowed with feelings of loving friendship towards the spiritual master and should never become deviated or bewildered. The servant or disciple should always desire advancement in spiritual understanding, should not envy anyone, and should always avoid useless conversations. This is from Srimad Bhagavatam 11.10.6. And with this, we will conclude the current session because it's already 3 o'clock. Let us all meet at 4 o'clock and continue this chapter 7 and ahead in the ISKCON Disciples course. Thank you all very much. Please be on time so that we start on time. And I'll request Pandit Mahibal